legit, but
Legit. That's legit. That's legit.
Legit. I'm legit going back to the crab.
it legit like
I will legit like a legit.
That was legit.
Welcome to the random episode. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this one. I want to preface this and kind of warn you that we had a few more drinks than normal leading up to this episode. And then the topic just kind of lended into us maybe cussing a little bit more than what we normally do. So we had to mark it explicit because we just throw in some extra cusses that we don't normally do. But we think that you're going to enjoy it anyways. You guys enjoy the show.
not even in any of those. Unhealthy, maybe. So what are you gonna? Are you gonna do the cold snack?
I do enjoy the honesty. Yeah, no, the cold snacks is what
You've had this.
We have.
I can't remember having it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had it, and I was like, "What the f is cold snacks?" And
I just don't remember. I don't know why. I remember everything like that.
so wait, I can't remember where this is from though.
If it's stupid and trivial, I'll remember
Montana.
it. Ask me to take out the trash on time.
Oh, that was the weird part because I was like, it seems like it would be from Kentucky, but you're like Montana.
Montana.
Why would you call it Montucky?
The official unofficial beer of Montana.
Okay. Why would you call it Montucky? Why would
Right.
you associate yourself with Kentucky?
Because they do. All I know is that Mike Varley, Kevin Varley's brother, brought it to softball,
Okay.
and I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Is it widely available? Because I've honestly never. I think
I've
I
never-
actually. You know
I've
what?
never
I've
seen
seen it once.
The
You know what? Now that- but then again, I don't go looking for loggers.
the crate the crate
The
the box it comes in is like this yellow color that totally looks like it's like sat out in the sun and has like bleached itself. Like
That's kind of cool though.
it's. I mean, I should have gotten a damn box.
Damn it.
But like the first time I ever grabbed it, I was like, oh, is this old? Like, did this?
Is this
And
like,
like the one behind it was like the same thing. I was like, oh, this is their thing. Who the hell picks this color? Like, are they colorblind? Like, yeah,
a 1970s like box on the side of the road?
I do like this.
Are you gonna
actually.
go
Is it
check
in
it
that
out?
pile?
Yeah, it's
I like
in the
that more
fridge.
than. I like this better than the Mountain Time.
Oh, yes. This is probably my number 2.
Yeah,
Like
this-
at home.
This is solid, actually.
It's just so good.
I don't like when
Better,
I
here it
bought
comes.
the last time I bought a lager for a lager was a PBR.
Wait, what did you drop? I don't know. There's like a box. Oh, was there
a
an
box
old
inside of a
Wait,
box.
was there an old one in there in the pile?
Oh, excuse me. Oops, that was live. Oh,
see,
we're
the-
recording.
It is like yellow. Like it looks like it's been out in the sun too long.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I love that.
But it's weird because the can is white, but this is all like muddied yellow.
I love that.
That's really nice.
I love that. That's clever.
So what you missed is that he said this is actually really good. He likes it more than Mountain Time, which I agree.
Oh, you said this is your number 2.
Oh yeah.
Is Banquet just still your number 1?
Oh yeah.
See, last time I
Lame.
bought lager was a PBR, and the 24 pack was cheaper than the 12 pack for some reason at the store. And I drank.
We'll pay you money.
Right.
Just take it off our hands.
I think I drank like 6 or 7 of them, and then the rest. Sarah says she's like, "Get rid of these; they're expired." I'm like, "Oh, they are. Oops."
Expired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of them through my Huang.
Yeah. I'm gonna rent it for a while.
Yeah, no, like there's a whole charity thing, and like there's a feel good, but no, it's. I've even got my dad on it,
Oh,
Really?
which is really weird. He's like, I like those Montucky cold snacks. I'll get the big. He'll get the big cans, which I try to get. He's like, yeah, I like these.
What else do they make? Do they make like
This is all I know them for.
8% back to charities and nonprofits. So, the only other company that I know that does that is 222, and they only do 2.2%.
Okay.
No, $2 out of every 10. So I guess that is 20%.
That would be 20%.
No, that's not right. 222.
Okay, it's 20 cents out of $1.
No, shut up. It's not. It's not the same thing. It might be just 2%. I should know this. But anyways, 8% is better than 2%. So
It is.
good job. Wait, who brews this?
Kentucky.
No, that's not the name of it.
Yeah,
Wait, so the name of the company is Montucky?
I guess
That's stupid.
it's cold snacks.
it's
Yeah, but
Cold
the
Snacks is
name
the
of-
name of the beer.
But the name of the company being Montucky,
Yeah.
that's stupid.
Founded in 2020
It
or
makes me
2012.
angry.
Excuse me, by two young men.
If you're at a
From
Bozeman,
Bozeman.
there's like probably a million Montana references you can have. Why do a Kentucky reference?
Because they have a horse.
They have horses in Montana?
But they got a horse. It's maybe one's from Montana,
One's from
Montana,
Kentucky,
one's from
yeah.
Kentucky.
Okay.
One likes the mountains, and one likes horses.
One likes horses and their sister.
Yeah.
Weird.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't. Anyway, so you like the Montucky Cold Snacks, and you like it more than, and I will agree with you. I think it has more flavor.
Yeah.
Than
Mountain Time.
the Mountain Time. I mean, I like Mountain Time.
Yeah. If I'm going to do a lager, that's a lager.
It is a lager.
If it's a non-black lager, there it is.
Yeah.
No, it's a really
It's
good.
in my mouth.
It is. So you found that on the floor.
I did.
So you've met our sorting. Is we
Throw stuff on the floor.
we
Sorry.
throw stuff on the floor until next week when
When the maid comes in to clean up after your lazy
no
day.
when it's recycle day. Usually what
But
happens.
that's when the maid. I'm sorry. That's when the maid comes in and
Yes,
cleans up
yes,
after
of
you.
course.
No. But we throw everything on the floor and then.
Oh wait, I
right
actually
before.
realized you actually do have a maid.
We do.
I was just joking about that.
No, we
You actually do.
She's not a maid.
I
You know what?
Because
Her name is Hannah. Damn it, and she's been with us.
She's lived in the quarters for
No.
years.
So we have used her for.
she's in this servant's house.
We have had
She's
her
paying
clean
off her
whatever
debt.
for like 10 years.
Yeah.
She's technically indentured to
Yes.
us.
This isn't sounding any better for you.
No, she's great.
So what if I
You-
call her my concubine?
No. We can.
Never mind. All right.
We have we've had she's been cleaning our house for like 10 plus years now.
Uh-huh. By choice or by force?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she lives in
The
The
basement.
I was gonna say Loveland. I think Loveland, but I think it's Windsor now.
Oh gosh.
And she comes
that's
all
a
the way.
long
Why?
drive.
Why
Exactly.
would she come down here?
God.
She has other houses. When she lived in like the Denver metro.
Okay.
But she's like, I got rid of a bunch of them, but I can say we take care of her. She's great.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Sure.
So
You let her have food and everything.
no,
Don't
eat my
third
food.
Day.
Come on. I'm just,
Third day.
We clean out your.
no, I like Hannah. She is amazing.
Does
She
she
poops
listen?
outside, but
Does she listen to this
no,
podcast?
well, no.
I really hope so. Tell her about it now.
Yeah,
I will. I'll
now you
talk about
have to.
Hannah and be like, whatever.
She's like, I dust your microphone.
And you know what? If she was here, she would probably kick both y'all's asses. So. I didn't know that would be the. So we've hit the highlight of your guys' night.
It like ties so well in with the first conversation. Anyways. All right.
Well, welcome in, guys. My name is Paul Procise. Got Anson Young, Josh Donato.
I hate you both.
We know.
Oh, man. So how we doing tonight?
I hate you.
Josh hates us.
I hate
That's
everything.
surprising. That's surprising. Josh hates everything.
At top
Yeah, I hate everything at topic. That's fine.
There you go, Anson. How do we find you on socials?
at Young Anson. You can be you can follow me there and follow whatever
Especially
I do.
on the Instagram. I've been seeing that you going live a lot lately.
I'm trying to do
Have
more.
you been talking about us?
No.
Why not?
Well, the thing
Well, here's the thing.
I am embarrassed by you all.
no, not at all. It is weird to have like 9,000 things going on at once. So you kind of have to pick and choose what you talk about. But
Don't have 9,000 things going on at once.
that would be ideal. But at this phase of my life, it's not good. So I like having multiple things going on.
I'm big and important. Just to let you know, Paul, you the little people,
No, none of
Right,
that.
right.
Yeah,
you only have one thing going on in your life.
None of that. It was none of that. It's like scattered. You know, like you feel like you're scattered. So, picking one thing, but I'm trying to be more consistent on social media. And between, I think I had like a short go out on another channel and like being consistent with being live, I've like picked up 50 followers last week. So I was like, sweet, that's weird. Because I don't follow that stuff, but Instagram like sends me a notification every week that's like, you have this many new comments and this many new blah blah blah.
Yep.
This many
So
new
you're
followers.
going to take care of the socials for us.
I'm not good at socials.
You
I'm
just picked up 50 followers. Like,
I'm just trying to be more consistent.
would we take 50 more followers?
Yeah, absolutely. We have like 5 on our Instagram.
Oh, there you go.
I don't.
I think half of them are my family and half of them are Anson's family and friends.
True. Where's Josh's family?
I don't know. I'm not on Instagram. Every time I go on Instagram, it's like, you need to sign up. I'm like, okay, close.
I kind of like Instagram, even though it is owned by
Meta.
Meta.
No.
One of my clients works at Meta, so
Oh.
I can't talk too much crap about it. But
Some, not a lot.
Their company sucks. I said it.
it probably does, but
All right.
so
you can
but
find
it
me
pays,
on-
it pays them well,
On
so.
the Instagram and the social medias at Paul Process.
And I have no issues with that whatsoever.
Probably pays
All
them
right,
too.
I'm trying to move us past this. Let's go.
Oh.
So, hey, you can find us at top3.show.
Montucky at top3.show.
You can buy a case of Montucky for us. We will gladly drink it.
Oh, yeah, there's so many options for us to fund this. So if you want to fund an
I'm
episode,
surprised that you haven't, like, it's so good.
Dude, the music reset.
it did.
Amazing.
We did that for such a long
We
time.
went a long time. Long time.
Happens. We love you a long time.
Happened a long
That doesn't
time
happen.
ago. Long time ago.
Married for as long.
I love you. 32 seconds. God, I'm good.
Wow.
You're very efficient. Good work.
Get in, get out.
Well, if any of you are
I was going to
still
say before she realized.
we were talking about cuddling
So,
earlier.
on that note, we were at the zoo today.
I
with
love you,
my-
Sarah. Don't kill me.
Yeah, no, we were talking, or we were at the monkey exhibit, and we came up on it, and
Wait, which monkey exhibit? The inside one
they're
or the outside?
outside. And there's a good crowd, and we're watching,
Yes,
and
yes.
I start hearing some cackles, and then all of a sudden I hear my daughter, because I hadn't gone up to the display yet, or to the enclosure yet,
Yeah.
to see what was going on. I hear my daughter, who is 8 years old, go, "Oh, they're doing gymnastics."
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, everybody hears what she says, sees what's going on, and busts out laughing.
Nice.
I come around the corner and find out that they're doing
They're doing gymnastics.
They're doing
They're doing the gymnastics.
The gymnastics.
Yes.
and so now that becomes my thing to the why I've said
You're
it
like-
probably
you're
like
like-
6 times. Hey, do you want to do gymnastics?
Hey, babe. How do you feel about doing gymnastics?
I can ask Wendy real quick, see what happens.
You want to do gymnastics?
Yeah.
Hey, babe.
Oh, the funny thing is too, now that my 15-year-old is definitely old enough to understand all of that, so he's in on the joke, and I say that to Sarah right next to him.
Oh,
and
no.
he's like, stop it, both of you.
That's horrifying. Actually,
I don't care.
I can't imagine being 15 and having my dad be like, "Hey, babe, you want to go dust my microphone?" And me just like sitting there, like scarred and horrified, like,
Oh, that's perfect.
Let us know what Wendy says.
I got a WTF. Are you even recording?
Yep. All right, so this episode tonight,
What are we doing?
Yeah, this is
We don't know. Are we
on
going to
it-
spin?
Yeah, we're gonna spin.
Okay.
So we have
Spin the
topics, but we don't
fish.
know what we're going to talk about. And we have a little spinner. We put 4 different topics into this little thing.
Is it Josh? I hate Josh, or what was the earlier one?
Josh is a bitch.
Okay, so it's
I put that like in this little spinny thing, so you can do a little selector spinny wheel
yes.
thing on the internet. And you might see these in like
He put all me.
I put Josh's. Yeah, there was probably like 20 of them.
every
I know
time,
you
yeah.
took some time. I was like, Jesus,
It was
dude.
copy and paste, copy and
Okay.
paste, copy. And
Oh,
paste.
you're at your computer.
I was at my phone in the zoo, waiting for my family to come out of the bathroom or something like that.
Oh, okay, that explains.
Sounds like something you do at the zoo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you add me to the
Just waiting.
mix?
What?
You should.
Yeah, just
to see if it.
Josh is a bitch to the top 3 ways Josh is a bitch.
Oh, there's so many ways.
So many ways.
Okay. All right, so we
have
have
5
We have 5
categories
different
now.
categories. 90s music.
It makes a noise. You should plug your phone into here so you can actually hear
Or
the noise.
just do it like in front of the microphone or something.
It won't. The microphone would not pick that up.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. He's gonna break it. He's gonna turn this on and be like, boop. I'm gonna touch the board. I touched the board.
Oh,
it didn't
no
do sh-
touchy. Oh, no touchy.
He's getting ready to hit the record
There
button.
you go. There you go.
And then you're like, and we're back.
I see it, but yeah.
Paired.
And this is spliced with the other one.
We're gonna see.
All right.
Okay.
I gotta turn the-
Okay, so are you gonna tell all the categories that?
Yeah.
we
Oh yeah, we gotta
All
talk
right,
about the
so
categories.
90s music.
Okay.
Random drinks from Josh's fridge.
Eric will be angry about the '90s music.
Yeah.
Because he has not shut up about anything.
He wants to be on a show with us and talk about 90s music.
That sounds like a good idea and a terrible idea all at the same time.
Well, we had one show that we couldn't.
We
Actually
actually
publish.
recorded a podcast with Eric and we couldn't air it because he did not stop cussing.
No,
And we were all really drunk.
We were really
drunk.
true that. True that.
yeah. Favorite
That was
pod-
like episode 2.
yeah.
Okay.
So we'll talk about our favorite podcast
Yep.
or favorite console or Josh is a bitch.
Or I'm kind of pulling for Josh as a bitch at this point.
Oh, wait, you gotta.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
Is it muted? Where will it stop? We don't know.
That's actually
Here
pretty
it
funny.
goes. And
You have to show it to everyone.
Favorite podcast.
Oh, come on. Can we do 2 of 3?
Yeah, let's do 2. Let's combine 2.
No, or 2 out of 3 or something.
oh, you want to? You don't want that?
No. Because when you were in the bathroom, he said, I was like, ugh.
And it's
Favorite podcast.
again.
We got 2.
I told you Josh wouldn't like that one.
I know. You did say that.
I did.
All right, I'll do one more.
Can we do 2?
Yeah, let's do 2.
You wanna
Let's do 2
Okay,
different
okay.
topics.
2 categories. Okay. Josh is a bitch and favorite podcast. And that was randomized.
It really was.
We can all attest to that.
I hate you all.
Hey, bitch, go get us some drinks. Go get us some random drinks from your fridge.
All right, hold on.
That's what you get for being a bitch. I'm gonna have to put I'm gonna have to make this episode explicit.
All right,
Explicit, there you
so
go.
we're doing random drinks from Josh's fridge because Josh is a bitch is not really a category,
Right.
Because I can't narrow it down to 1 or 3,
Right.
and then we're gonna do our favorite podcast. So I'm kind of excited because I really like talking about podcasts.
I love podcasts. I listen to so many.
I used to have I used to have probably like 40
Oh,
that I was
gosh.
subscribed to.
Yeah.
But keeping up with them just became insane. So I probably narrowed it down to like 5.
Yeah.
And even these days, I probably only listen to like 2 or 3.
Sure.
So I'll probably talk about 2 or 3. But
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's so many out there that are so good that it's really hard to. And I don't drive as much as I used to. Oh, there you go. I don't drive as much as I used to just because of the last 2 years
Yep.
with COVID and everything.
Yep.
So I used to always do it in the car.
What did you do?
It in the car.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've been do gymnastics in the car.
Yeah.
And but now that I don't drive as much, like audiobooks and podcasts have really suffered in my sphere because I don't I have to be doing something else while I'm doing that.
That makes sense. It's funny because at the beginning of the pandemic,
Yeah.
the first year, honestly,
Yeah.
I listened to so many podcasts.
Did you?
Same. Like,
I did that but with YouTube. Like I think I picked up a bad YouTube habit.
and then I've narrowed it down to my favorites that I listen to on a regular basis.
Do we need some cups, bitch?
Yeah, bitch, go get us some cups. Oh gosh. I got
don't
to
know what-
see the.
I don't know what just happened.
A moon.
We saw the full
There's
moon.
a full moon.
The full moon.
Full moon.
Yeah. So So yeah, I was the opposite. I went more video because I was in front of my computer a lot more. And I have to be doing something else. Like I have to literally be doing something brainless, like driving, which sounds bad, but you know, I'll finish. Like I've been reading a book that I got for my birthday last year. I still haven't finished it,
Yeah.
but I've probably finished like 12 or 15 audiobooks in the last year.
See,
And I've barely finished half of a physical book because I'd have to like sit down and then that's all I do. And like my brain just has to go. So
See, for whatever reason, I can't, like, I'm very audio or auditory, you know, so I listen to a lot of stuff.
yeah,
But I can't do books.
Really?
I don't know what it is. I get so bored with an audiobook.
really.
And I just can't retain what
Even
I'm
when you're
listening to.
driving or anything?
No. It just doesn't work for me for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's just a weird thing because
The ultimate book hack, if you want to like insert it straight into your brain, is to read it and listen to it at the same time. So if you listen to the audiobook and read it, like literally, it's like you read the book like 4 times.
Yeah, but Paul can't read.
Sweet. What are you doing over there?
I don't know.
He's like molesting his jacket.
Oh, he's looking for a church key.
Oh. Oh, because your Hornitos needs it. Hornitos.
I picked some random crap.
Nice.
And I have better stuff, but I'm like, okay, this is all kind of random, not in the same.
He's just getting
realm.
rid of. He's just getting rid of.
I'm
this
getting rid of some old.
I totally get it. Like,
yeah.
all right, so we're gonna do random crap from Josh's fridge.
Well, no, we're talking about books and podcasts.
Favorite podcasts.
We were, yeah.
So we can do that while Josh is maybe pouring some drinks.
So,
Yeah.
So
Josh.
Anson, what would be one of your favorite podcasts?
No, I think I want to hear Josh's.
Oh,
first.
yeah.
top
There you
3.
go.
Top 3. Josh.
I actually don't listen to any of them.
No podcasts at all.
Really?
Or books.
Like nothing.
Huh?
No.
Not even one. You might after this episode.
No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Okay.
I have a hard enough time trying to listen to ours. Like when I'm not.
Like our stupid voices.
No. Okay, I want to listen because the last few that we've done this year,
Yeah.
like I've listened to while I've been working and I've been like laughing. I'm like, okay, I need to actually work and not like fully on listen. So I'm like, no, I listen to ours. I never got into them.
Huh.
Like the Joe Rogan. I'm like, oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. There's a couple other like tech ones.
Yeah.
That I've been like, oh, that'd be interesting, but
You just can't like
not gonna
commit
happen.
to
No,
like, the
when he
process,
listens
or-
to some crime, like crime
true
mystery.
crime.
Serial
Yeah, sure.
or something like that.
I don't know. Like, it's in the car. Like every time I'm like, God,
Do you know what it's called?
no.
Oh.
But I can ask her. She knows what it is.
Good story.
And she knows how to find it. But like, I get in the car and he's like, and so and Mr. Blah 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 was cut up 14 times and like,
Hell yeah. Let's go.
um.
So what you're saying is that you don't listen to podcasts.
No, and like the books stuff, I can't. Like that just seems really weird. I've had people tell me, like D has been like, you should really listen to this book on. It's like,
Yeah, see, my brother tells me that all the time. Like, hey, listen to this book, and I don't know why, because I seriously I read all the time, and it's funny because Sarah's like, I never see you reading, but when she's not home, I'll read, and I enjoy reading because it's knowledge. So most of my books are nonfiction, and I love it. And they're also a majority of them are history books. I
read enough for work, and it's all like manuals.
Sure.
And I was like,
That's probably why I don't enjoy books on tape, because the books that I enjoy reading are either, like if I take a break from the actual history books and stuff, then I'll read like I'm trying to think of an author like Brad Thor, who does like adventure, spy, mystery, thriller type stuff. So like I don't enjoy listening to the audio version of that, and then I definitely don't like listening to the audio version of history books, because that is boring ish.
She watches or listens to the Daily Crime.
Daily Crime.
Daily Crime.
Interesting.
Okay.
I don't know that it's so weird. Like, I'm like, what the? Why do you listen to this?
Yeah.
But yeah,
So, Anson, what are your favorite podcasts?
hey, we got something to drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we drinking?
We can. I don't know.
We can do both. Hornitos.
Hornitos guava.
Hornitos.
Guava. Nice.
Have you ever had it?
No.
Anson?
Guava. No, I haven't.
Really?
I've had guava because it's added in a million different drinks, but
So guava soda from
Yep.
Mexico.
Yep.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. I
It's-
should have.
it's
I
like-
should have got the
it's
one from
guava-y.
Australia.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's bubblegum pink,
That one's really good too.
and it tastes like guava. I like.
does.
Yeah, it's good.
You said random.
No, I like it. I think
It was our last one, and like that's the problem. Is like Wendy and I we fight over these ones.
the guava.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, like, if we get one, if I have one, she'll have one, or she'll go, "Can we split it?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we share this one?
So, no, I love this one. This
No,
is so
this
good.
one's really good. I like the guava, and there's not.
I love guava. Period.
Yeah, like guava and mango are those like two that are.
Like a universal.
Yeah, they're like.
I like
huh.
mango.
You don't like mango?
No.
Mango can. I could kind of see that. It has like a
It's like peach.
tingle on your tongue or something. Like, anyways, so
Yeah, I like that.
podcasts we can turn this into a whole podcast, but
I hate podcasts.
but they're I never listened to them, just like Josh. No, I was telling Paul when you were gone that I probably had like 40 that I subscribed to, and then like could never keep up with them, so I would only listen to like 2 or 3 or 4 a week, and then like I stopped driving around a lot, and so now it's down to like a couple. So I do have 3 that are my absolute like all time favorites.
Okay.
Besides our own, of
Bigger
course.
Pockets.
Actually, no. I do. I do like Bigger Pockets. I haven't kept up with it, and I know the hosts, and
Yeah.
they're like friends of mine, so I can actually just like text them and like find out just as much information as
Right.
you'd be like
You know whatever. You can text him like, "What the f on this?"
Yeah.
and you don't have to listen to
It
45
is.
minutes of him talking.
Yeah.
For the payoff being, don't do this.
It is. Yeah. It is. It is kind of. It is good, but it's
So you
just
get the
like,
cheat code.
It's like listening to like just too much information of like the same thing.
Yeah.
So like I don't listen to like almost any real estate podcasts anymore. So
you live it.
because I live it every day. So my favorites of all time. I think number 3 would be The Dollop, which is an American history podcast where a guy reads a story from American history to. They're both comedians, but he reads a story that he's researched and like put a ton of work into
Okay.
to a guy who's never heard the story before, and it's
How
usually
does he know the guy hasn't heard the story?
well, it could because usually they're like obscure.
Oh, okay.
and like kind of like very like interesting things picked
Like
out
in the
of
book,
history.
it's like a paragraph.
Yeah.
It's like you're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, whoop-de-doo, like build
Well-
up story. And you're like, actually, that's super important.
Yeah. And some of them, I mean, some of them are famous people, but it might be like a story out of their life that you've like never heard of or hit on. So it is actually pretty funny because he's like telling this whole story and this guy's never heard it. And it's like, they're both comedians. So it just plays out really well.
Okay.
The second one is all 3 of these guys are comedians, but, last podcast on the left, they talk about like true crime and serial killers, but they're all comedians. So one guy like researches everything, or 2 guys, I guess, research everything. And then like the third guy hasn't heard any of this before. And so he's just as oblivious as you are. So he's like reacting to it as it comes along. So they'll have like a 3-part series on Jeffrey Dahmer or John Wayne Gacy or like Billy the Kid or Bonnie and Clyde or something like that. And it's always like these stories that are just so over the top and crazy. And they're all 3 comedians, so it works really well. They have improv background, so it it just works really well. But my top, like my number 1 podcast of all time is probably Hardcore History with Dan Carlin. And this is a guy who like he researches like some of my favorite things is like Wrath of the Khans, like this whole series about Genghis Khan.
Okay.
And he researches it and he puts it together to a point where it could be its own audiobook. Like it's 5 episodes that are like 2 hours each, which doesn't sound interesting
in a king cake,
but he makes it really interesting. And so, so like 10 hours could be an audiobook easily. And here it is, like for free. He makes it interesting. He touches on all these little parts of history.
So when do you listen to this?
I mean, like, well, thankfully, like a lot of those don't come out. Well, like hardcore history, you mean?
Any of them? Like,
well, I mean, like, so last podcast on the left is like maybe an hour a week. They only come out with 1 a week. And then,
we have a hard time getting coming.
Dollop
up
is
with
like an
45
hour a
minutes
week.
for a week.
And then hardcore history is actually fewer and far between because it just takes so long
Okay.
to research and come out with a new episode.
Is it once a month then?
It's probably around there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so like if you're like super, because he has like a World War One entire like series. He has a whole World War II series that I actually haven't heard yet, but he has like just these like kind of one-off series as well. And so like if you're like super hooked on, he did like a whole like naval warfare on the Pacific in World War II. So it's about like the Japanese and American Midway and all this stuff. And like I've never like dove into those things. But after 10 hours, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. Like, and so if you're super like hooked on it, you'll find time. You literally like, I don't know, like I listen to stuff in the shower, honestly, too, where I'll just be like I can't even take a shower by myself without entertaining myself. So,
wow.
wait, that sounded weird.
Wow.
Wait. Hold on. So I'll like throw on a podcast on like, 1.5 speed or something like that. And I'll get through, 10 minutes of a podcast in the shower. Like, and then if I go to the store, I'll throw it on in the store. I'll grab some earphones and I'll just throw it on when I'm walking through the store, like doing my thing. So little times here and there.
I can't do it like when I'm on the store. I've never understood like people like when you're at the store, like just you're at the store, like you don't need to be plugged in.
Yeah, you do.
Listening to
it's better than listening to like what else are you listening to? The music from Walmart?
Potential shots fired. I don't know. Like a guy driving through the produce section. I don't know. Like I don't.
All right.
I don't want to be connected. Like I don't want something in my ear.
Okay.
Like when I'm on the plane. Last week I was like, I could just leave my headphones on and just kind of like zone out.
Yeah.
And have music, whatever. And I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't need to be.
Yeah.
Actively listening to nothing or my world, right?
Yeah.
Like I want to take them off and cause I also want to hear when you're traveling, like you're finally like last 2 years we haven't been out of the house.
Sure.
Like I want to hear about your stupid whatever, Billy's fell down the well. I was like, oh, that sucks. That guy. Okay. Oh, they're out of ear range. Like, okay, what's next? Oh, she's really sad. Oh, that's whatever. Don't care. Like I want to more or less like hear my surroundings.
Interesting.
Versus I that's one thing I don't like. When I'm on the plane, I want the active noise canceling. I don't want to hear anything.
Yeah.
When I'm off the plane, I want to actually hear what's going on. But I look at like the plane is more of a controlled area.
Sure.
Where the terminal when you're outside is a not. So like when I'm in an Uber or whatever, I don't listen to music or anything.
Huh.
I don't want to zone out. Like I'm like, is this guy going to go take my kidneys? Like, like.
You can do both. You can listen to a podcast, a true crime podcast.
No, I want to be sweating
Uber
going,
killers.
oh, this guy's going to take my kidneys, not like listening to like someone getting their kidneys taken before mine get taken.
I did have a Lyft ride like that last year. It was like, where are we going? And then Lyft is like texting me to say like, it looks like you're off course. Do you need help? Like,
You're like,
I'm like, I don't know. Do I? Like, oh shit. So for me, I'm the opposite. Like I usually have music, audiobook or podcast going unless I'm actively working or a YouTube video. Like
I do YouTube videos. I don't know. I watched, I don't know what guy I was watching like trains, like the
trains.
The General Electric trains of Union Pacific, like the turbine ones. We were playing Vanguard the other night. Like every time we stopped, I clicked it back on because I was like, oh, it's a 17-minute video.
Nerd.
And I was like, it took me like probably 8 rounds to get it.
Yeah. Same with me with that.
But I try not to like do stuff like that. The only time I listen to like music when I'm working is if I'm like writing script crap. If I'm writing that kind of stuff, it's one of those ones that the noise makes me focus more.
Sure.
Because I need to focus on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Versus if I don't have it,
yeah,
I can wander. My mind will wander. And so it's like this, I don't know, like a fence. Like you got to focus on this. So like you've got the music and whatever's playing, and you're like, okay, and I know it's there, but I need to hear it, but tune it out,
right,
to focus on what I'm trying to write.
And for me, the music can't have words if I'm working.
Like,
it can't have something that I can actively like pick up on and like my brain tries to follow like lyrics or something. Like it's usually like stuff without lyrics or stuff without words.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know.
Just looking at stuff.
Paul,
what? Like are you in this?
Wait, Josh, what did you pour? And then Paul, what are your podcasts?
I grabbed a Bundaberg, lemon, lime, and bitters. So this is an Australian thing. The wife's Australian, so we have lots of Bundaberg. We use their.
What do you like use this for? Or is it like a mixer? Or is it
I don't
like
know.
an actual just drink?
It's a drink, I think.
Huh.
I don't know. Wendy gets it.
Wait, what is it? Lemon, lime, and bitters?
Lemon, lime, and bitter. So I think that she drinks it, but you can drink it. It's not bad.
Oh.
We use the ginger beer for when we do meals. And then we've got guava in there, and I don't know if we have there's a blood orange.
Oh. This is interesting. It's like a little bit more bitter.
Yeah, I really like these.
Yeah, I've never had this before.
Oh yeah, this is good.
So like for
it's kind of like a
Do you get
Sprite.
these at like World Market or something? Yeah.
it's like a Sprite, but with like the end isn't sweet. It like goes downhill instead of uphill. It's like bitter or like sour bitter or something like that.
This would be perfect
It's
with
craft brewed for over 7 days.
Yeah, this would be perfect with a gin. Actually,
I think gin, lemon, lime, and bitters might be good with vodka.
I don't know. There's vodka there. I don't know if there's gin. I don't know what gin is.
you don't have gin.
Okay. Wait, is that Beefeater?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's up there.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
I want it now.
We'll try it.
Okay.
Go look.
we're not driving home tonight, boys.
Yeah.
We're staying here.
You guys wanted
Wait,
random.
why do you have Beefeater?
I don't know.
If you don't like gin,
I don't know. I assume we have.
I didn't know you. What does he have?
I don't know. Hey, there's a light switch. There's a light switch right over there.
Paul's so excited to look.
He
into
didn't
his
know that
liquor
we have
cabinet.
we have Russian standard. I will always have almost always will have Russian standard.
Well, he's got Kahlua. He's got
There's some Jim Beam in there.
Jim Beam. But you don't drink any of this stuff.
Oh hell no!
So who buys this and who drinks?
I buy the Russian standard because I will drink.
Okay, so who buys it and who drinks it? You don't know who drinks it.
I probably buy it if I have to. If I'm told to buy it, then Wendy does something with it.
Huh.
Okay.
Interesting.
I thought we had it.
Do you have it? Is there anything else that's exciting up there?
I'm surprised that I know what Beefeater. I know what Beefeater looks like. I didn't know it was gin.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Do you know what juniper berries are?
No.
Do you know what a pine tree tastes like?
Yes.
So it's alcohol that tastes like a pine tree. Wait, what are we doing with this? Oh, okay.
Wouldn't you take the Switch vodka and put that in your drink over the Russian standard?
Because it has
Peach and basil.
peach and stuff.
Oh, you're all talking like.
All right.
Oh Jesus.
That wasn't a lot.
No.
Okay.
How much do you put in for your mule or whatever?
Well, meals are different.
This is
Yeah, we get our neighbor drunk on meals.
nice.
Or Candace. Yeah.
Paul
Wendy does meals during the summer, and then we walk around the neighborhood and let the kids roam.
You give them mules?
No, I mean,
It might calm him down a little bit.
Remy may or may not have had more alcohol than he probably ever should, but he goes around stealing. Like
Oh.
he stealed the neighbor's beer.
He'll like grab drinks.
Oh,
and start drinking them.
it was last summer, so he was under 2, and like our neighbor like put his drink down on, like a kid's table,
Yeah.
to like talk to his kid. Like turned around and Remy walked up. He's like, "Glug glug glug." It's like,
Oh,
no,
no.
Remy.
Was it like a beer or like
Oh, yeah, it was a
mixed drink?
No, it was a beer.
Then he should be all right.
But no, he's grabbed like meals and like he's just like I'm like no,
No.
but he's really hit in the past month or 2. He's hit mine.
Oh, okay.
The mine, like that mine, that mine,
Mine.
that mine, that's mine.
I think-
No. And he just you can't have anything. Like you can only have something that he can have.
Yeah.
So if you get a beer out, you basically have to be like, no, cry, get over it. Or you have to like find something like, okay, I'm gonna get a soda. Like
Right.
we'll get sodas out and then he'll go and get a little cup. And as long as you keep filling his cup, he's okay. But the moment that you don't fill his cup,
Uh-oh.
he loses his shit. I'm just
Little,
like, oh.
little tiny cup. That's funny. That's like last year, Wes said, like, we had dinner. He sits down at the table with a can. He like pops it open and he's about to drink it. And we're like, no. And he had grabbed like a blackberry hard seltzer instead of the blackberry like
I just let him have it.
the like the blackberry bubbly or whatever. They looked like almost identical. Like one was in a taller can, but he was just like, "Oh, I didn't know that wasn't for me." Like, so we were like,
I've been drinking these every night.
"Yeah, right."
You should just let him and then be like, what do you think of that?
Well, sometimes we'll let him taste like
Yeah.
stuff at home. Like
I like getting tips, taste stuff. He actually right now he loathes all alcohol. I'm like,
That's
gonna
probably
change.
That's how I got it. That's how I, because
That-
my dad drank
that's probably
Coors
good.
Light.
Yeah, that's probably good.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to crack this and I'm going to drink this. And he's like, you go ahead and drink that.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well,
you're
then
gonna
you should have
finish it.
cracked it, you know? And it's like, oh, okay, that was a really good way to make me not drink.
You're gonna finish it now.
And they bought all crap. You didn't know I had a whole.
I really didn't.
Really?
No.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Oh.
I know that I've
Drinking?
drinked.
Drinking.
Well, how would you
Drinking?
drink?
Yeah, I know that I've drank a lot of whiskey here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Scotch.
we've talked about that
Look at
before.
that double win.
So you've had the bitters.
Yeah, I really.
Bitters is good, yeah.
it's so good.
No, yeah, I like it a lot.
And it's really good with the Russian standard.
Yeah,
Russian standard is good vodka.
Yeah,
I like the Icelandic vodka. That's probably my favorite vodka.
that's good too.
Really?
The Rekia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
I've got some
That stuff is so.
3 olives at home right now.
Is it olive flavored?
Have you had either of these?
Do you like olives?
I do. I used to
Like
loathe-
dirty
Yeah.
martinis?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Have you had either of these?
I've not.
I
Okay.
have not.
I'm going to save this.
Paul,
All right.
podcasts, go.
So podcasts for me, I mean, people that know me, there might be a lot of
Loathe
people.
you.
By the way, there's a lot of people that listen to us from all over the world. I think we're up to. I sent you that list. It was like 90 countries.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, it was crazy how many people listen to us from all over the world. But this
And we appreciate you.
really
Don't
do.
get-
We really do. So thank you so much for that. Make sure you're sharing
We
things
love
on
you.
the social medias and so we can know that you're following us.
Or if you
and-
own a shop,
or if you own a shop locally here,
record your TikTok.
or if you want to fly us out to your restaurant and have us try something.
That's never going to happen.
You don't know.
You never know. 2 years.
Or
That's
maybe they want our kidneys.
That's okay. I'm
okay.
okay with that.
Yeah, they can take one.
So okay, podcasts for me are this topic specifically for this podcast because we never talk about politics. A lot of my podcasts I listen to are political in nature,
Okay.
news based. So I'm not going to like give names because it's not necessary for this particular podcast.
Okay.
But there's a few other podcasts that I've enjoyed recently. And if you want to know more about those political podcasts, find me at my social medias, and you can find
Be
it.
angry.
And just be pissed off at me and never.
That's fine.
That's okay. I am political. That's the stuff that I do for a living is political stuff. So it is what it is. Anyways,
It is who it is.
But for the purpose of this podcast, I am going to talk about a few episodes or a couple podcasts that I really enjoy. One of them is, it actually was an episodic, so a short podcast that came out, and so this one was actually it's a religious based one, but it's really, really interesting because it dives deep into something that happened in like Christian culture, and this one's called The Rise and Fall of Mars Hill.
Oh,
And if you know Mars Hill,
I think I've listened to a couple of those. Yeah.
it's actually remarkably well done.
Who
It's
does
done
it?
Christianity Today of all people, but they did this really super deep dive and investigative journalism into, oh gosh, I just brain farted.
Marcel.
Yeah, Mars Hill, but
The guy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. His name,
gosh,
blah
I
blah
can't-
McBlahblahson.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but it looks at the church history and it dives super deep into like the elders and the pastors and the culture that was formed, and who the guy, Mark Driscoll. There you go.
Oh, okay. Now that I think about it, it might have been a different Mars Hill podcast.
Yeah. So but it's really, really interesting because there's a lot of scandals that came out from it, and super toxicity really came out of it. And a lot of stuff that, it's important to talk about, even the dirty things that happen within whatever you're in. I mean, if you're in the political stuff, it's important to like air your dirty laundry and like figure out how you can do better. If you're into church things, it's important to like learn from history and know what you can do better. And so I really, really enjoyed this one because it really did do this really super deep dive. It's like 5 or 6 episodes, I think, of just this really cool and fair-handed, but hard look at all the toxic things that happened and how it got to that point. It was just like super toxic in this church and how it crashed.
I think like if you're interested in that, I think the one that I listened to was like a former Mars Hill guy. And I only listened to like 1 or 2 of them. And this is probably like 4 years ago,
Sure.
5 years ago. But that whole thing is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Because it was like mega churches are such a weird concept that it is interesting that people kind of rally behind like a person instead of what the church is supposed to be about.
Sure.
And so, anyways, interesting.
Yeah, I guess it's longer. It's about like 10 or 12 or 20 episodes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
10,
I'm
12 million.
I've only listened to like 3 or 4 of them so far because I
Okay.
just got turned on to this.
Sure.
So that's actually a really good one. It's not so entertaining and all that kind of stuff. But the other one that I really, really
Wait, if it's
enjoyed,
entertaining, what? If it's not entertaining, what do you?
because I like to learn. I love learning. Like I feel like I'm a lifelong
But don't you
learner.
want to marry learning with entertainment
Yes.
and make it learn-attainment?
Yes.
Okay.
I know that there's a lot of controversy around him right now, but Joe Rogan is something I really love listening to because I don't agree with a lot of his standpoints. And so I like to listen to people that I don't agree with.
Rogan is on my subscribe list. I like 3 hours, 3 times a week.
Totally.
Dude,
That's
like
what he does?
That's a part-time
Yeah.
job just to listen to that.
Holy
Yeah.
crap!
Yeah,
So-
I don't listen to it all the time.
So I'll pick and choose if it's somebody who I really like, and I could tell you who my favorite guest is, but
Who's your favorite guest?
this other comedian called Duncan Trussell.
Yeah.
Just because he is like
it's freaking hilarious.
he is a space cadet. He's like out in left field. But I like him a lot because actually Duncan Trussell has his own podcast that I like a lot too. Yeah. But I get it. Like I think the time commitment is the only thing that would keep me from keep listening to him because
Yeah.
it's just like
I thought he
that's
was
9
once
hours a week. No, it's
Yeah.
3 times a week. And I mean, obviously he's like the #1 podcast in the world, so he's getting paid like insane amount of money. But even before the Spotify deal, it was an insane amount of money. But
Totally.
it was like 3 times a week, and that's just your job. You just like 3 days a week, show up for 3 hours, get paid.
I'm
millions
sure
and
he
millions
does more
and
than
millions
that,
of dollars.
but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he does more.
He does, but he doesn't
yeah.
have to. No, he doesn't.
So-
What would he have to do if you're making millions and millions of dollars? Someone's editing and curating your podcast. Somebody's curating.
You
and
have to
editing
know
your
what your
social
guest
media.
does and all that crap. Like,
Sure.
He doesn't do that.
He actually asks, like he'll sit down completely not even knowing the dude.
Yeah. Well,
Just ask questions.
or
It's really,
or
really
he
cool.
has his people just like find out and have like a 1 paragraph thing of.
well,
like
we
a
haven't
summary.
hit that level.
shit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news on that one.
Well, the amount of guests we have is like 4. So
Hey,
It's
five.
it's something. It's something.
No, it's not bad.
So my favorite podcast right now.
Hey, we got a drink.
Okay.
Oh, what are we drinking?
I don't know.
Upslope Citra Pale Ale. So this is a pale ale, a PA. You don't like the IPA, but
I know.
you like the CPA.
No, I didn't say I like the
Oh,
CPA.
do you like the CPA?
I've never tried this. So I
I
don't,
don't
know.
like
Oh,
it.
you haven't even tried it?
Oh.
It is hoppy because it's a pale ale.
Oh, I know. When I picked it, I was like, "Ooh, Anson might like this." There was an IPA in there. I was like, "No, I'm not doing that."
Guess what? I do like it.
Do you? And but you've never had it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No, I tried it. I just tried it. I just drank it.
Oh, before.
Okay, so to get to the podcast that I actually like right now.
Oh, why? That's the hops.
Yeah, lots of hops.
It
Gross.
is, it's basically an IPA.
It's not horrible though.
So this podcast, it's done by 4 guys. They're 4 friends, and these guys are. And you might know them out
Is
there.
it top 3 with Eric?
No. Okay. Eric is a dick. So these guys are actual Hollywood actors and producers and directors. But this guy, Adam Devine, Anders Holm, Blake Anderson, and Kyle Newacek. So they've done a ton of stuff.
Is he the guy that did The Office? No. Who am I thinking of?
No, but Kyle Newacek.
My
So
bad.
there's a kind of a family connection to him with us through my mother-in-law and like friends and like it's a whole thing. But he's done the Comedy Central Workaholics.
Okay.
So there a lot of those guys are in that, and these are just his friends, and so they kind of talk about workaholic stuff, and then they do
Yeah.
another podcast on workaholics. But this podcast, it's called This Is Important, and it's
This is important.
they do
We will tell you what's important.
totally. They do episodes that are based on like Shark Week to Discovery movies, and it's just them like. Really, what it is them 4 friends
Yeah.
getting together and discussing random topics.
I like that.
I would never do it from friends.
Right.
Hell no.
Enemies.
Could not.
Yes.
You couldn't give me like random 4 topics and be like, all right, talk about it.
Choose between these 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like-
So the last one was 9/11, 7/11, or 3/11,
Huh.
and they just got like it's just because they're some of the guys are comedians
Or
and
writers.
or writers,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
like they're really really funny, and I like listening to them, and I have the personal connection, and I have
Nice.
something else, and so it's fun for me to like listen to these guys. They're really like, if you don't like cussing, you shouldn't listen to this episode or their stuff,
I love cussing.
because Josh is a bitch.
I'm listening. To
I
it.
cuss.
Oh my gosh.
I do too.
Play any video game with Josh.
Yes.
You will hear words you don't even know exist.
Yes.
My wife hears you through my earphones on
Good.
a regular basis.
Does she get? Does she?
She's
does
like,
it make her
oh
sad?
my gosh, did he really just say that?
Does it make?
Oh,
her,
yes.
Does it make her sad?
Doesn't matter.
No,
No.
Well, that's good.
Her husband makes her sad.
that's true.
I'm just the cherry on top.
This one.
I don't mind the pale ale. It's
Really?
not- it's,
Don't like
it's
it.
not as hoppy as you.
it's hoppy,
It is hoppy.
but the citrus side is fine.
It's basically a IPA.
No,
It's just yes, it is.
No.
A Citra is a hop. Citra is a type of
It is.
hops.
It is. It's
I know.
gross.
but it's
So I think it's just a 1 hop IPA. It's just a Citra hop IPA.
the problem is when they do like, I'm going to add 45 pounds of hops
This is
for
pretty,
1 pound of.
This is pretty hoppy. I don't know.
Yuck.
I do like hops though.
I know you do.
You ever have like raw hops? Like you like rub them together and smell them?
No.
Yeah, I get some raw hop. Oh wait, hops.
You get some raw. Something. Wait,
You guys haven't had this.
what did you just pour us?
Uh,
Mountain Dew Zero.
it's Mountain Dew Zero.
Does that mean like
Major
zero
melon.
Sugar? Zero sugar?
It's dew charged with watermelon
Ooh, Dew Melon plus 0.
and 0 calories.
Nice.
So that means aspartame.
I don't know.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. I only drink zero, so I'm going to die of cancer here tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't. I don't see
I
aspartame
don't
in
like.
here.
I don't like sugar. Like too much sugar just makes me.
Yeah, but too much chemicals make you balls fall off.
What do I need? What do I
You've
need
been
my
married
balls
for like 23 years. You don't need them anyway.
I don't need them. I need them to go away.
There you go.
So we don't have another oops.
Dude, chemical castration, bro. I mean vasectomy. Wait, what did I say?
Yeah, aspartame. Yeah,
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
like the second, third.
Can you smell it?
Watermelon-y.
Oh, that is good. It is good. It is good. It's like
This would be good with vodka.
okay.
There's
so-
vodka right there.
If I want to drive home,
Yeah, I need to. Drive
Don't do a
home.
lot.
Okay, so this is my theory. Like, so this is like maybe an ounce and a half
Sure.
of Mountain Dew watermelon, right?
Sure.
right?
If I traveled back in time and I gave this to a peasant from like 1146, this would just kill him on the spot.
Oh, yeah.
It would be so much flavor.
Oh, yes.
It'd be more flavor than he would ever have.
You
in
would be king.
1,000
You
left
would
times.
be, You would be king.
Be worshipped for eternity.
It'd basically be like, it's like, well, I'd go back in time with this and like one Dorito. And that would be more spice than existed in the whole planet. People would be just like, this is too much, sire. It'd be so good. He's struggling. All right, so we got to rate. We got to rate
No,
4
you gotta try-
drinks
Here, you want them?
and 3 podcasts, which Josh.
The vodka may cut the sugar because it's not sugar, but it's super sweet.
That was a fail. I thought he handed it to me. With
Anson
the
was
cap
trying to
off.
pour with the cap on.
I was like,
it was really funny to watch. All right, yeah. So who went first? Josh went first.
Josh went first on
I
podcast.
picked all the crap.
Rate your podcast.
So
Or don't.
Okay.
not right now. Oh, favorite podcast top 3. Duh.
There you go.
Doy.
Number 2 would be only Joe Rogan because it's the only one I really know.
But that wasn't even a number 1.
Oh wait, no. Number 2 would probably be Spit and Chicklets because it's hockey.
Oh. Why didn't you?
Why
say
didn't
that?
you
I've
bring
never
that
heard.
up?
I've never even heard of it.
Oh.
I've never even listened to it. But I know it's got like one guy that's like on TNN or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sure.
Do you?
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't listen to them.
Okay.
It's just weird.
Do you? Okay, so this is like super nerdy, and maybe Paul would know this. But do you ever watch like a show
Yeah.
and listen to the corresponding podcast with that show?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I do it a lot with politics.
Oh,
Stop
well,
it.
No. Like
Oh,
like
sorry.
like a series, like a TV show.
Yes,
like a
I
series.
do.
Okay.
I do actually. Yes.
Shut up about politics
I can't.
and
help
talk about normal
it. It's
shit.
my life.
So I
This episode is definitely becoming explicit.
So I've tried this with Twin Peaks.
Oh yeah.
Twin Peaks. So going back and watching like OG Twin Peaks.
I was like the bar.
Yes, the bar. And then also other shows
wow.
that I like Westworld, In the Expanse, and stuff like that.
Yeah. The
How
one
is Westworld?
The one that
Westworld's good.
The one that was the most enjoyable, I haven't gotten through all of it. I got through, I don't know, some episodes of it.
Yeah.
Was, oh, crap. Why did I just do this to myself?
Drink more.
No, HBO, Sopranos.
Oh.
The guys that did,
I've never seen Sopranos.
a couple of the guys that did the
Oh,
Sopranos.
like Christopher.
did
Christopher and the other dude.
yeah, they did a whole thing. And I listened to 3 or 4 episodes of that. And
Okay.
because I have too many episodes in my,
Right.
or too many podcasts going on, I kind of lost track of it. But
Right.
Tomorrow's gonna suck.
it's actually really good because they talk about behind the scenes stuff,
Right,
and they talk about what they were feeling in the moments, or what they were experiencing as actors or producers, or sometimes they became directors and that kind of
Sure,
stuff.
sure.
Really super interesting.
Nice.
They got to you got to learn more about like James Gandolfini and who he was,
Sure.
all that kind of stuff. So,
You got to try.
main actor.
Well,
You got to try like I kind of like taking things slow. Most times to really dive into things. So you got to try like a podcast that goes episode by episode as you're watching them.
Yeah,
So like like with Twin Peaks, like I'll watch episode 1 and then I'll listen to like a podcast about it that like dives really deep into some of the behind the scenes stuff, but also like the story and like maybe things that you missed, and so it is an interesting way to do things. But what was that was your favorite podcast, but what was your favorite drink out of these 4?
Number 4, probably the pale. 3, this. The vodka
what
helps.
Is this?
Oh,
what is this?
The watermelon. The vodka helps make it not so sweet. But I also am like, ugh, tomorrow's gonna suck. Number 2, the bitters, and then the guava was always gonna win.
Interesting.
Was always gonna win.
All right.
Anson?
Yeah, I went second. So I'm gonna go. Oh, what do we do? So
Podcast.
Or is it better with vodka or without vodka?
I like it with both, actually.
The bitters with the vodka was pretty good. Like that would get you jacked up.
Yeah, it would.
Like that would give you seriously jacked up, and you're like, "What happened?" Oh,
Wait, what is today? Saturday?
I drank a solo cup of basically vodka.
What am I doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nothing now. I got 2 hockey games, so I'm gonna be worthless.
Oh shit! But like later,
No,
early?
a 2 and a 7.
Oh, you got time.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
I'm still gonna be garbage regardless.
Just
if I'm
remember-
sober or not.
Just remember, Josh is a bitch.
No.
That is true. So yeah, podcast. I'm gonna go number 4. Rogan,
Okay.
and then I haven't listened to the other one that you talked about. And then the top 3 will be the ones that I talked about.
You mean top 3?
Top 3 is number 1. Is number 1. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So for drinks, I think that the lemon lime bitters is number 1. I'm going to pull a Josh in.
Nice.
That's number 1.
With or without vodka?
Both. But preferably, I mean, like if I'm going to choose something with or without vodka, I'm going to choose with vodka
Okay.
almost every time.
Yeah.
That's just how I work. The Mountain Dew was a surprise. But the guava I think is number 2. Mountain Dew's number 3. And that doesn't mean that I don't like the Citra Pale Ale from Upslope Brewing. So we had like 1 beer and 3 sugary drinks.
Yeah.
So
Well, the other beers you've already had.
also
or-
true. Also true.
Yeah.
So I think that rounds out top 4 on that one. So Paul, what do you got?
All right. So we're doing, what am I doing? Drinks first or podcast?
Podcast first, yeah.
Podcast.
The political ones that can't be named is number 1 through
Those
47.
those who cannot be named.
Right.
All of them.
Yeah. I'll talk about, So anyways, I'll do Josh's number 3 because he's a bitch.
I'm
and-
a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anson's things, because I've never listened to him, is number 2.
You should though.
Okay.
Even hardcore. I think hardcore history. I think you would like it.
Probably.
I think
they
you would
really
like it.
honestly like.
think
I
you would
know
like
that I would like them, so I need to actually do that. And you know what you could do, Anson,
What's that?
is go into our
Your what?
Discord
And then
and
what?
list them for us.
Okay.
Okay, so that's not going to happen.
I can do that. I can do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
When pigs fly.
Because that would be nice. Because I
I
would
could do
like
that.
to. I would
Yeah.
like to actually listen to some of those.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
And I will post the GE Electric turbine trains because it was
the
awesome.
YouTube video.
What you need to post is the one thing that you shared with us, the turbo or the jet engine blower.
Oh my god, that's so awesome!
I didn't see that. Where did you post it?
Another Discord server, but like this guy, like he's like, I made a jet engine, like a little tiny jet engine, as a like leaf blower. He's just like he's leaning into it.
Like getting pushed through the mud.
He's
It
got
was
like
hilarious.
he's got this like control panel. He's like, all right, pre-burner. and you can hear, okay, now we're doing the stage 2 lighting, and you just hear like click, 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 click. It's like, and we're going to warm this, and you just hear like, and now it's coming like, and he like gives it the beans, and he's just leaning into it.
It's actually a really funny
It's
video.
so awesome.
You need to post that on our.
Like it's one of the ones like if I was a car driving, I would pull over and be like, I'm watching this.
Yeah.
And then like when he got done, I'd be like, you didn't die. Can I do it?
Yeah.
Can I try?
I'm next.
Do it again. Do it again.
I'm next.
It's so awesome. It all started like I got on a guy did I think it was on Jalopnik or something. He did a not a ramjet, God, what is those really rudimentary jets?
I know.
It's basically it's a jet engine with an expansion chamber, and then it basically makes a U and comes out, and one pipe is longer than the other, and the explosion goes like this and it just goes back and forth.
Sure.
Goes like this. Nobody can see.
Oh, yeah. Like the top part would go, and then the bottom part goes, and it goes back and forth. And he tied 3 of them together and then put them on a go-kart. And he's like,
sweet.
"This is going to be fun." I'm like, "Oh my god, yes!
You're
like,
gonna die.
Totally." So I went down that rabbit hole, which has actually got me to the trains.
Of course.
Of course. And I even told Paul, I was like, "I am watching. I'm in the YouTube hole right now."
The black hole.
And then I found this, and I died laughing. I was like, "You've got to see this!" And so I sent it to him. And it was like 3 rounds later, he just starts dying laughing. I'm like, what? He's like, "Oh, I'm watching the watching the video of the guy just lean into it." I knew exactly what he's seeing because the guy's just getting into it. So,
All right, so the drinks, I've got to rate the drinks.
yes,
The upslope is trash. Mountain Dew is better without the vodka. Because the vodka reminds me of medicine, kids' medicine. And I love things with vodka.
Watermelon kids medicine.
Yeah, I've told you.
it does.
I've told you off air that I've drank a lot lately. And the vodka's one of my things of choice. Even though I love whiskey. It's just cheap.
Vodka's way
cheaper.
better than.
Vodka's cheaper.
Vodka's not way better. What are you talking about?
What was the third thing?
You have the bitters
There's
and you have the
bitters.
guava.
Yeah.
Oh, guava number 2. I really like that. It's really good.
It is good, yeah.
To me, it's just sweet on sweet on sweet.
Do they have a mango?
Oh, that'd be
I don't
good.
think so.
And then the Bundaberg. I actually really love most Bundaberg
Yeah.
things.
What else do they have?
But the
Blood
lemon.
orange, guava,
Oh, blood orange.
that, and we've got a ginger beer.
Wait, there's a guava Bundaberger?
Yeah, they do a ginger beer and they do I think they do a root beer, don't they? Or is it just a ginger beer?
Ginger beer.
Ginger beer.
So the ginger beer is really, really good. But the Bundaberg lemon, lime, and bitters,
Yeah.
that is the perfect vodka /
It was-
gin, whatever.
It's
plus,
empty.
plus it's by itself. In and of itself.
Yeah,
it's
by itself
really,
is
really,
By,
really
really
by
good.
itself, it's like a Sprite, but it doesn't go sweet at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It bites at the end.
it's a perfect.
I like it.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, that's our
Random 1 hour.
times
Jeez.
times 2 episode.
Yeah,
Well, we did 2 topics.
We did.
Twice the.
we
fun.
could have done 5 topics.
Oh, God.
And we
We'd be
mixed
here.
it all together
This
into
would be
one garbage pail.
Yes.
Do you know
We
what a
have-
garbage?
we
Do you
have
know
no
what a
clue.
Nick Tahoe's garbage pail is?
Nick Tahoe.
I think it's Nick. I think it's Nick Tahoe's.
Nick Tahoe. I
It's a,
don't.
it's a buffalo thing.
Oh. Buffalo.
Look it up. Look it up. A garbage plate. At a
Oh,
buffalo.
I have seen garbage plate. Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty disgustingly awesome.
yeah.
I have no clue what you're talking about. Anyways, hey Anson,
Yes.
how do we find you on social media?
At Young Anson on Instagram.
And you can find you live sometimes.
Every now and then, yes.
Wow.
Once a week, I'm trying.
Yeah. No, I think you did twice
didn't
this
know
week,
that.
didn't you?
Just once. Yeah.
Just on
Could have swore you did
Instagram?
twice this week.
Yeah, on Instagram.
yeah, no.
You're not Instagram, so. No, I was only once. Unless I accidentally hit the button twice or something.
See your
When he's on the
pocket, see your
can.
pocket, or
When
you
he's on the
pooping.
can. He's just like,
No.
There's a
Okay.
picture of your
So when
junk.
I was on Mixer, I actually did that.
no.
You pooped
When I-
on camera?
No. Like, but it was a pocket. I streamed.
You
a pocket.
pooped on pocket?
No. I was just streaming, but I was in the pocket. Like
Interesting.
the phone was literally in the pocket, streaming my pocket.
While you're pooping.
Yeah. And then
Were you
because I was a
grunting?
partner at the time,
Yeah.
people were like, "Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off!" And so, like,
Why? That's fine.
Yeah, that's
it was just hilarious. But then I got
That sounds like
featured.
fun, yeah.
Got featured on the front page. Then like thousands
With
of
the
people are
pooping?
watching you.
Pooping?
And no. It was just me like walking around with the phone in my pocket.
Well, that's lame. I want to hear like like everyone's like, "Oh God, dude, your fiber intake is ridiculous."
Courtesy flush. Courtesy flush.
I went into my house and flushed my toilet for you.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
It's legit, but
Legit. That's legit. That's legit.
Legit. I'm legit going back to the crab.
it legit, like,
I will legit like a legit.
That was legit.